Good morning, students. Now we will start with the next article from this unit, that is methods of generating time-based waveform. So in the time-based circuits, sweep linearity is achieved by one of the following methods. खाली ज्या methods दिलेल्या त्यापैकी एकाने आपल्याला we can achieve the sweep linearity. So first is the exponential charging. In this method, a capacitor is charged through a resistor to a voltage which is quite small as compared to the supply voltage or charging voltage. So it is nothing but basically RC differentiator circuit. So this is the exponential charging. This is one of the methods. Second is constant current charging. In this method, capacitor is charged linearly from a constant current source. Since the charging current is constant, the voltage across the capacitor increases linearly. Then Miller circuit. In this method, a step voltage is converted into a ramp using an exponential integrating circuit like Miller integrator. Then in this method, a bootstrap circuit. In this method, a constant current is passed through a capacitor and the voltage across the capacitor is a ramp. Constant current is obtained by maintaining a constant voltage across a fixed resistor in series with the capacitor. So we'll just see for the first one, that is exponential sweep circuit. Below figure shows the exponential sweep circuit. This is the figure. Charging a capacitor through a resistor from a fixed voltage. So this is a diagram for that one. That means we are charging a capacitor through a resistor from a fixed voltage. Okay. So, and this is the figure shows the resultant exponential waveform across the capacitor. This is the resultant exponential waveform across the capacitor, that is graph drawn from this figure. The switch S is normally closed and is open at t equal to 0. So for t is greater than 0, capacitor charges towards the supply voltage V with a time constant RC. The voltage across the capacitor at any instant of time is given by V0 t equal to V in bracket 1 minus e to the power minus t by RC. After an interval of time Ts, when the sweep amplitude attains the value Vs, the switch again closes. The relation below those measured of linearity, namely Es, Et and Ed for an exponential circuit is derived below. The slope or sweep speed error Es. So V0 t equal to V in bracket 1 minus e to the power minus t by RC equal to V minus V to the power minus t by RC. Rate of change of output or slope is dV0 by dt equal to 0 minus V into the e to the power minus V, dV0 by dt equal to 0 minus V into the e power minus t by RC into the power minus 1 by RC equal to VE to the power minus t by RC divided by RC. So dV0 divided by dt at t equal to 0, we can write V by RC, or V to V power 0 divided by RC, or that is equal to V by RC. V into e to the power 0 is 1, GV. So e to the power 0 is 1, so it will be V by RC. So dV0 at t equal to Ts, we can write VE to the power minus Ts by RC divided by RC. So Es equal to dV0 by dt at the time t equal to 0 minus dV0 by dt at t equal to Ts divided by dV0 by dt at the t equal to 0. So if we calculate it and rearrange the terms, we will get Es equal to 1 minus e to the power minus Ts by Rc. Using the binomial expansion, we can write e to the power minus is equal to 1 minus x. We can write the using binomial expansion equation that will be given, that is using binomial expansion e to the power minus x, we can write es equal to so neglecting the higher order terms, es equal to, we can write ts by rc. Now we can find the transmission error also, so that et equal to vs equal to v in bracket 1 minus e to the power minus t by rc. So then we get the equation for v equal to vt by rc into 1 minus t by 2 rc. So that equation becomes vts divided by rc into 1 minus ts by 2 rc, that is equation number 1. So input vs dash is where slope equal to v by rc, vs dash equal to vt by rc. So at t equal to ts, vs dash equal to vs dash and vs dash equal to vts divided by rc. So et equal to, we can write as ts by 2 rc divided equal to es by 2. Then the displacement error ed, so ed equal to vs minus vs dash maximum divided by vs. So we know the vs equal to actual sweep, that is v into 1 minus e to the power minus t by rc. So we can write vs dash ideal RAM equal to alpha into t equal to v by rc into t. Then the we can find the deviation vs minus vs dash equal to that will be becoming minus vt by rc into t by 2 rc. The deviation is maximum at t equal to ts by 2. Maximum deviation of t equal to ts by 2 is vs minus vs dash maximum. So vs dash vs, now maximum deviation will be at t equal to ts by 2, that will be vs minus vs dash maximum. So vs minus vs dash maximum equal to vs vts by 2 divided by rc into ts by 2 divided by 2 rc, equation number 2. म्हणजे मॅक्झिमम डेफिनेशन केव्हा मिळतं आपलं, टी इक्वल टू टी एस बाय 2 असताना ते किती आहे, व्ही एस मायनस व्ही एस डॅश मॅक्स. सो दॅट विल बी इक्वल टू व्ही टी एस बाय 2 डिवाइड बाय आर सी इंटू टी एस बाय 2 डिवाइड बाय 2 आर सी. दॅट विल बी गिवन बाय व्ही टी एस बाय 2 डिवाइड बाय आर सी इंटू टी एस बाय 2 डिवाइड बाय 2 आर सी. सो व्ही एस डॅश इक्वल टू अल्फा इंटू टी, दॅट विल बी वी टी by आर सी. So at t equal to ts, vs dash equal to vs. From figure, we can write vs equal to vts divided by rc. Now ed equal to, it will be equal to et by 4 or ec equal to 2 et, that is 8 ed. So ed is less than et is less than es. So sweep speed error EC is more dominant and displacement error ED is the least severe one. Miller and bootstrap type Bayes generators, that is the basic principle we have to study. What are the basic principle for the Miller and time based generator? To improve the linearity of the time based waveform, the feedback is used. The basic exponential sweep circuit in which S open to form the sweep is shown in below figure. Current decreases exponentially with the time. A linear sweep cannot be obtained from this circuit because as the capacitor charges, the charging current decreases and hence the rate at which the capacitor charges, that is the slope of the output waveform decreases. A perfectly linear output can be obtained if the initial charging current I equal to V by R is maintained constant. This can be done by introducing an auxiliary variable generator V, whose generated voltage V is always equal to and opposite to the voltage across the capacitor. The charging current will be kept constant at I equal to V by R and perfect linearity is achieved as shown in the figure B. So this is the figure B and this is the figure A, that is the current decreases exponentially with the time, and this is the current remains constant. These are the two figures A and B. Now in the figure B, suppose that point Z is grounded as shown in the figure C, as linear sweep will appear between the point Y and the ground and will increase in negative direction. Let us now replace the fixtures generator by an amplifier with output terminals and input terminal as shown in the figure. So this is the Miller integrator circuit in the figure D. Since we have assumed that the generated voltage is always equal and opposite to the voltage across the capacitor, the voltage between X and Z is equal to 0. In the point X acts as a virtual ground. For amplifier, the input Vi equal to 0 volt and the output V0 equal to finite negative V0. This can be achieved by using an operational this can be achieved by using an operational integrator with gain of infinity. This type of circuit is called Miller integrator or Miller sweep. Suppose the point Y in figure B is grounded, a linear sweep will appear between Z and ground will increase in the positive direction. Let us replace the fixture generator by an amplifier with output terminal and input terminal as shown in the figure. This is the bootstrap sweep circuit. So since we have assumed that generator voltage V of any at any instant is equal to the voltage across the capacitor Vc, then V0 must be equal to the Vi equal to V0 equal to Vi, and amplifier gain must be equal to unity, and the circuit is called as bootstrap sweep. Now we can see the transistor Miller time-based generator. A Miller sweep circuit also generates a ramp voltage using the basic principle, but it differs from the bootstrap sweep circuit in that it generates a negative ramp. It also uses the high gain amplifier. It incorporates negative feedback. Transistorized Miller type-based generator circuit is shown in below. This is the transistorized diagram. Miller time-based generator. Transistor Q1, and that will be on-off switch. Q2, high gain amplifier. Input Vi equal to A, pulse or rectangular voltage. Operation is how it will be operated, that we will see. So when Vi is positive, Q1 becomes on and goes into saturation. The potential at point A, Va becomes minimum. So Va equal to Vc, saturation equal to 0.3 for silicon, 0.1 for germanium. And since this Vc saturation is connected to base of Q2, which is not sufficient to drive transistor Q2. So the Q2 remains off and the exponential at point B is maximum and the collector current IC is 0. Drop across RL is 0 and the potential at B, VB equal to VCC, and since VB equal to VCC, and since this is the potential across capacitor, so voltage across capacitor is CS equal to VCC, that is Vs equal to VCC. So when Vi is negative, when Vi is negative, Q1 is off and the potential at point is maximum, then the maximum voltage now is sufficient to drive the transistor Q2. When Vi is negative, Q1 is off, and the potential at point is maximum, then the maximum voltage now is sufficient to drive the transistor Q2. So Q2 becomes on, Q2 becomes on, and the potential, so Q2 becomes on and the potential at B decreases to saturation voltage, increase voltage. In turn, capacitor also decreases to saturation. That is, it is discharging to saturation. Voltage VB equal to VC saturation. As VA gradually increases, the VB gradually decreases. Then the voltage across the capacitor progressively